Hi Lily, happy birthday. And look who's here to say happy birthday to you, Cedric. Do you remember him from school? Yeah, he's here to say happy birthday to you. And we're going to read you a lovely story. This is the book that I got you for your birthday. Look, and it's called The Little Girl Who Dared to Dream. Okay, and there's a little girl there on it. And do you know what I think her name is? I think her name is Lily. Let's see. I think this is you. Will we see what it says on the inside? It says, Dear Lily, life is an adventure. There is nothing you can't do and nowhere you can't go if you dare to follow your dreams. Happy birthday, Lily. Love, always, Hazel. See? I got you that, didn't I? Now, so let's see what happens to this little girl. Cedric is going to sit here beside me. Look. So there's the first picture. Let's see what's going to happen. One night a little girl awoke. She heard as clear as day some voices calling out her name from very far away. If she went to help them, did they need her? Were they deep in trouble of some kind? If she went to help them, what adventures might she find? So she heard voices calling her. Very strange. I wonder what it is. Let's see what happens now. And then the voices came again from underneath her bed. The girl decided there and then to follow where it led. A rainbow road appeared before her, glowing magically. Look at under her bed, look at the rainbow. Wow, a rainbow road. Leading to a wonderland as far as she could see. So she got on the rainbow road and look where it brought her. To a magical wonderland. Let's see what's going to happen now. Down the trail she walked until she heard a dismal roar. Broken, not another. I can't take this anymore. She turned a corner and right there a mighty yeti stood, gazing with great sadness at a heap of broken wood. So what did she see? A yeti, look. A yeti was there. What's the matter? Asked the girl. You seem a bit annoyed. My violins, he cried. Each one I touch ends up destroyed. I dreamed of playing music that is sweet and light and airy, but my hands are just too big, too clumsy and too hairy. So what's wrong with him? His violins are too small, so he can't play the music properly. And now he's very angry. So what's the girl going to say? Let's make that dream come true, the girl said. Now then, let me see. We'll use these ropes for strings, and over there is a fallen tree. So she's going to help him make a big violin, isn't she? Look. They strung the ropes along the trunk to build a double bass, which the Yeti played with a huge grin upon his face. You're really legendary, said the Yeti gratefully, and plucked out a sonata, quite as happy as can be. So what did she help him make? She helped him make a big double bass, look, out of trees and strings so that he could play it. And he played her a tune and he said, you're legendary, didn't he? So off she goes again now. Where's she going to go now? The trail led through a meadow where a grumpy Viking sat. Why so sad? The girl asked. It can't be as bad as that. The Viking answered glumly, I'd just come back from a quest to find the mythic diamond fruit. It's nature's very best. So he's looking for a special diamond fruit and he can't find it and he's really sad. I think he's looking at a map there, is he? So he can't find it. Miles and miles I wandered over mountains, deserts, streams, and finally found the fruit to make the cake of all my dreams. I picked the fruit and lugged it home, the wonder I would bake. But then I tripped, my basket spilled, and now they're in the lake. So his special fruit has gone into the lake, isn't it? It's fell into the lake. I wonder will the girl be able to help him? Do you think she will? You mustn't give up your dream, the girl said. Look, they float. We can get them back. We'll use your basket as a boat. Off they rowed across the lake and they scooped up all the fruit. The Viking laughed. The Viking sang. The Viking gave a hoot. So they got them back. They used the basket as a boat. So they went into the lake and they got them back. You really are ingenious, he cried, rowing merrily. Now I can bake the best cake that the world will ever see. So she helped him. They used his basket as a boat and they were able to go into the water and get them, weren't they? That was a good idea. She's good at thinking of ideas, isn't she? Wait till we see what happens now. The girl came to a splendid stage beside a clear blue sea when a mermaid perched alone and mumbled nervously. Are you all right? The girl called out. The mermaid shook her head. I meant to sing a musical, but I just can't, she said. So she's not able to. I wish that I could be a star and sing on stage tonight. The problem is I'm petrified. I have the worst stage fright. I keep forgetting all the words. I think I'm out of tune. My tail just won't stop twitching and the show is starting soon. So she's really nervous because she has to go on the show, and the girl asks her, is she okay? And she says she has to sing on the stage. Look at the stage there and the microphone and the speakers and the seal waiting. But she's really nervous and she keeps forgetting the words. So what? I wonder will the little girl help her? So singing is your dream, the girl asked. Let's try a duet. If we're up there together, then you'll be just fine, I bet. The two friends leapt onto the stage and sang with all their might. A crowd appeared from nowhere and applauded with delight. So she said, I'll go with you and then it'll be easy. So the two of them went up on stage together. Look at them on stage singing together. And loads of people came and cheered them. Loads of animals. You're lyrical, it's true, the mermaid chuckled happily. And now for the finale. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So there they are singing. Oh, she's a good friend, isn't she? She's a very good friend. That girl is. The girl walked on and soon she reached a sunny desert land. And there she saw a robot looking troubled in the sand. Hello there, bleeped the robot with a timid stutter. I don't get many visitors. Please do excuse the clutter. So she met a robot. Look. In 2 long weeks, it told her, you're the only one I've met. It seems you're very lonely, said the girl. Perhaps you need a pet. So he's really lonely. And so now the girl is going to try and help him, isn't she? As you can see all the robot bits that are all around here. And then she's going to try and help him. What's she going to do to help him, I wonder? A pet, but how? The robot frowned and clutched an oily cog. I've got it, said the girl. Why don't you build a robot dog? Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? Is she going to build a robot dog? I wonder will she be able to? Let's see. A dog, the robot cried. How ingenious, it can't fail. This drum can be its belly and this coil could be a tail. By working hard, they built the dog from spare parts, odds and ends. It leaped and barked and wagged its tail. The pair were soon best friends. Oh, look at. Now he's got his own little dog and they're best friends. He's going to be a very happy robot now, isn't he? You're logical, it's true, the robot whistled joyfully. And with my lovely dog, I have such splendid company. There she was with her toolbox. She's a great helper, isn't she? She's a really good helper. What's going to happen now? The girl continued on her way and heard a fearful cry. A terrified cicada hurtled past her through the sky. A unicorn was watching and he cried, oh dear, oh dear. The girl spoke up, are you all right? And what's just happened here? So a cicada hurtled past her and then there was a unicorn. And what's the unicorn on? What's that look like? That was my best friend, he sighed. We don't know what to do. We want to play together and the seesaw's made for two. The trouble is I'm heavy and my friend is very light. The moment I sit down, the poor thing rockets out of sight. So the unicorn wants to play seesaw with his friend. And this is his friend here, but his friend is really light. So when the unicorn jumps down, his little friend goes fish up into the air. So I wonder will the girl be able to help them? Now don't lose hope, the girl responded. I'll give you a hand. These bags might come in useful if we fill them up with sand. So what did she do? Is she going to fill up the sandbags? And how is that going to work? In hardly any time at all, they laughed and played together. It didn't matter, one was big and one light as a feather. You really are inventive, cheered the two friends gleefully. This seesaw's much more fun now that we're balanced perfectly. So she put some sandbags on the side of the cicada. So then when he went on, they were balanced, weren't they? So then he didn't fly up into the air anymore. So now they were able to play properly. Oh, that's really good. Now what's going to happen next? The girl stopped at a great ravine, so steep and deep and wide, a tearful aardvark sat alone across the other side. Oh, it cried, you've come to help me. I just knew you would. The rainbow trail is broken. Now I'm stranded here for good. Oh, who's this? Aardvark. So he's stranded at one side and he can't get off. He can't get across. And all his friends are at the other side. I'm lonely and I miss my friends, it added with a sniff. I don't think I'll ever find a way down from this cliff. The girl called back, don't worry, for I know just what to do. Although for it to work, I'll need a helping hand or two. So how is she going to help him? That's a long way across, isn't it? We see what she's going to do now. All the friends she'd met before arrived from far and near. She said, if you can help me out, I've got a great idea. I'll need to use your basket, Viking, if you wouldn't mind. And Yeti, could you lend your ropes? That would be most kind. Next, Robot, if you make a wagging tail, that would be great. Then Unicorn, please may we have your bags filled up with sand. And Mermaid, if you'd let us use the curtains from your play. A little bit of sewing and we might just save the day. The friends all worked together and between them very soon they made the most extraordinary... What are they going to make? So they all worked together using different bits, and what are they going to make? What do you think they made? A hot air balloon. Oh my goodness, they made a hot air balloon. You're so extraordinary, honked the aardvark thankfully. That contraption's just the thing to come and rescue me. The friends all cheered with happiness, so pleased with what they'd made. Except the girl, who suddenly felt nervous and afraid. What's wrong with her? She suddenly felt nervous and afraid. It's such a great balloon, she said, but can it really fly? I'd love to help you, Aardvark, but I'm just too scared to try. So she's scared. The little girl is scared, isn't she? Let's see what happens now. Don't give up, her friends all said. However hard things seem, you're capable of greater things than you could ever dream. There's nowhere you can't go, they told her. Nothing you can't do. Everything you ever need is already inside you. So they said, no matter what you want to do, you can do anything you want. So then they said, you're truly legendary, said the Yeti with a grin. And so ingenious too, exclaimed the Viking, joining in. The mermaid sang, you're lyrical, you really helped us out. The robot bleeped, you've been so logical, without doubt. The unicorn announced, you're inventive through and through. The aardvark called out from afar, extraordinary too. So what does that spell? Lillie. What does that spell? It spells... Wait till we see what it spells. When we see it spells Lillie, doesn't it? Lillie. So this story is all about you. The friends released the ropes at once and up she soared and zoomed across to reach the aardvark, helping him on board. You did it and you helped us all, you called out as they flew. You can follow all your dreams, they're just awaiting you. So she did it and she saved the aardvark, look. They sailed back to the other side and landed carefully. The friends all hollered with delight and danced around in glee. I'd love to stay, the girl said, but it's time to say goodbye. And as her friends waved warmly, she took off into the sky. So there's all the friends and there's the aardvark safe at the other side. And she said goodbye to all her friends, didn't she? Where is she going, I wonder? I'd say she's going home, is she? The girl sailed on until she found the rainbow trail once more and followed where it led her all the way back to her door. Her bedroom was in darkness, the stars outside a gleam. She yawned and slowly closed her eyes. The girl who dared to dream. So she went into bed and went to sleep and look at the picture she had of all her friends. She drew a picture. And look what's up in the sky. What does that say? It says Lillie, doesn't it? Yeah. It says Lillie. And that's your name, isn't it? Wowee. Isn't it very good? Yes, that was a story all about you and it was called The Little Girl Who Dared to Dream. Very good. That's excellent.